Hello friends, you are welcome to Abosede Florence YouTube channel class. Today we want to learn how to construct a square and a rectangle. I want to consider two questions. Question 1 says, construct a square with side 40 mm. Let's go. Remember your title block and your margin line. Okay. So for you to construct a square with side 40 mm, you draw your horizontal line first. Draw your horizontal line. Then locate your starting point on the horizontal line and call it A. Then from A, put your ruler. Put your ruler on 0. Let that 0 be on your starting point here. And you see it's not from the edge of the paper, but from the 0. So you now stop at 4. That is if you are using centimeter ruler. Stop at 4. So you put your mark and write B. The next thing is pick your compass. Set radius of your choice. Convenient radius, small radius. Place it on the intersection. You can see the intersection of the line, your starting point line here. Draw your semicircle. You are using the same radius. At where your semicircle cut the line, at the end of it, cut the semicircle with your arc with the same radius. Put it on the other end. Cut your semicircle. The same radius you are using. Where the arc cuts the semicircle at the intersection, draw arc at the intersection. Draw another arc. Now the next thing is you join the two arc with your set square. Join the two arc with your set square. You can use your ruler, but you may not have a perfect vertical line if you use your ruler. So use your set square to draw the vertical line up. So draw your line up. Make it straight line. The next thing is the same radius. Place it on A. Radius of your choice. Do the same thing as you do on A. Place it on B. So you are using the same radius. Place it on the intersection of the semicircle. Cut the semicircle. Place it on the intersection of the semicircle and the line. Cut the semicircle. So on the intersection of the arc and the semicircle, place your compass there and strike arc. Draw an arc. Put it on the intersection of the semicircle and the arc. Strike another arc. Alright, now at the intersection of the two arc and your point B, draw your vertical line. Set your set square very well. Make sure it passes through the intersection. Then you draw your line up. Draw your line up. You can see that it passed through the intersection. The next thing is you write what you have measured on AB, which is 40 mm. So far, a square has equal sides. You measure 40 mm on your ruler. Place your compass on 0 to 4. That's 40 mm. Place it on B. Draw your arc to mark the 40 mm. Place it on A. Draw your arc to mark the 40 mm. And the next thing is join the 2 points together. Join the 2 points together. Join the 2 points together. So call this C and call this D. So you write what you have measured, 40 mm. Write 40 mm. 40 mm. Angle. Each angle of a square is 90 degrees. All sides are equal. So I have completed constructing the square of side 40 mm. Now I want to construct the rectangle. You use the same procedure, only the measurement is different. So draw your horizontal line. Draw your horizontal line. Locate your starting point. Call it A. AB, according to the question, is 80 mm. So I will measure 80 mm. Put your 0 on the starting point. Put your 0 on the starting point. Put your zero on the starting point. You can see the starting point and the zero. So you measure 80. That is 8 centimeter, 80 millimeter at the same time. So you put your point and call this B. The next thing is write what you measure, 80 millimeter. Use the same procedure as I have said as you use for the square. Take convenient radius of your choice. Place your compass on A, on the intersection. Draw your semicircle. The same radius, place it on the intersection of the semicircle and the line. Draw arc. The same radius, place it on the intersection of the semicircle and the line. Draw arc. Then on the intersection of the arc and the semicircle, place your compass and strike arc up. The same radius, place it on the intersection of the arc and the semicircle, strike another arc. To cut the previous one, you are drawing another arc like that. You can come to B and do the same thing before you remove your line. So draw your semicircle. The same radius, place it on the intersection of the semicircle and the line. Draw your arc. The same radius on the intersection of the semicircle and the arc. Draw your line. Now on the intersection of the arc and the semicircle, place it the same radius. Draw arc up. Place it on the intersection of the arc and the semicircle. Draw arc to cut the previous one. So next thing is take your set square. You can turn it upside down. Take your set square and draw your vertical line, a straight, perfect vertical line. Set it very well so that your line can pass through the intersection of the arcs and the line, your starting point, the A. So you draw your line up. Have a straight line there. Come to the other side, do the same thing. Draw your line up. Alright, the next thing is you want to measure the other side. The question says AD should be 30 millimeter. Actually, this is how your drawing will go. A, B, C, D. So which means from A up, I will measure 30 millimeter. You can use your compass. Measure 30 millimeter with your compass. Place it here on the intersection and arc. So you are using the same thing. Place it here, arc. At the same time, you can use your ruler, but you have to be very careful. Put 3, which is the 30. You can see on 0. You can see that it is still the same thing with what I use here, and you can check it here. Also, you can see that it is the same thing. 0 is here and 3 is here. So the next thing is join the 2 points together. So write what you have measured here. That's 30 millimeter, so that you will not forget. 30 millimeter. And write CD. So this CD will also be 80 millimeter, since opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. It also have 90-degree internal angle. So this is a rectangle. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button and share with your friends. I still remain yours, Abosede Florence. Till we meet another class.